realgolferstalk.com. Ready to go. Excited about the last time we talked about the U.S. Open and about Tiger and a few other things and the rule changes. This time we got some good topics to come up. This time I'm excited. I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready to go. And by the way, yes, Ducks fan, sorry. Apologize. Better quality, got a new webcam, so hopefully this is more appealing besides the ugly face of beard, right? Still got the beard going, though. All right. Well, we might as well jump right into it. Let's talk about the biggest topic today. I apologize, first of all, for the Wednesday video late at night. It's I know you guys are probably going to see this till tomorrow morning for the people that go to sleep, go to work, stuff like that. So this is an apology, but we'll get right into it, and I will make a video, I promise, in the morning talking about the Travelers Championship and getting into the favorites and all that, which starts tomorrow. But biggest topic is Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson. Who would have thought Phil Mickelson would be in the news, right? Him and Jim McKay, a.k.a. Bones, decided to split ways. And, that's kind of upsetting. And it's actually really upsetting to think about. When you think about player-caddy relationships, it's hard, because guys flip-flop this and that. I mean, look at Adam Scott. Sometimes you got Stevie Williams, like more important tournaments like majors and like weeks before majors. Then he has another person, Patrick Reed, as his brother-in-law. So there's different guys. I mean, it's 25 years. Such a long time. It feels like your favorite player getting traded from your favorite team to another team, or being let go and going to another team. Look at the Indianapolis Colts in football. Peyton Manning was there forever, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's let go because of the neck thing, and then he's a Denver Bronco. And wins the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos. I mean, that's tough. That's like, whoa. I mean, I don't know if you people watch football that are listening, but that's what it's like, right? Your favorite player, whether you're a baseball fan or whatever, your favorite team, your favorite player, and he's boom, gone to somewhere else where you never thought that would happen. This is one of those relationships I never thought I'd see. And, wherever Bones goes, I can't wait to talk about that, who he goes, who I think is a good fit for him. I will discuss that at another point. I need to go do some research on who I think he'll fit with because I don't know who needs a caddy out there. So at that point, we'll do some research. But for Phil Mickelson, Tim Mickelson is going to take over the bag. Now, he's an agent for Jon Rahm, who Phil Mickelson loves, and so does Tim Mickelson. But I don't know how that's going to work, being an agent and then also being a caddy. I feel like it's just an in-betweener. I do love the veto thing. Obviously Bones had a veto over Mickelson if he thought something. He said he was going to pass that on to Tim Mickelson, and Phil said, "I heard that, but there's no passing of the vetoes." I love that kind of stuff because, obviously after Bones 25 years, I think if he's like, "Hey, no, you're going to hit this," I think he deserves that. But certainly not passing it on to his brother. Hell no. They probably fight all the time. They're probably like, "Motherfucker, get out of my way." That's probably how they are. So it's good to see, though. It's good to see them, getting a chance to play golf and be on the bag. But we're going to miss Bones being with Mickelson so many times. So many great memories, the major championships. We're going to miss all of those. And, hopefully Bones finds a really good partner and a golfer to work with. And, we can be excited about it. We can watch that. And hopefully they have the same dialogue, because that was one of my favorite things. I mean, think about it. If you're trying to teach someone how to watch golf and understand, why these guys are doing what they're doing, watching them two talk about shots and this and that really gave you an insight to golf and why they take so much time to hit a shot. And it doesn't, when you actually understand golf, it doesn't take that much time to understand what they're trying to do. Then we don't feel like it's slow, this is so boring. We don't feel that way. It's like, man, you're interested. Me, I love golf, right? I can watch it all day. So I'm interested in that. Those are the kind of things that make golf interesting. And so, like I said, it would be sad. It would be sad to watch Phil without Bones. But it is what it is. And, we got to move forward. But, Again, your feedback, your opinions. Do you like the move? Do you not like the move? Who do you think Bones should go with? Who do you think would be a good fit for Bones to go to in caddy? I'd love to know that, because right now, like I said, I'm not sure. The guys out there, they have caddies. Who would be a good fit? Who do you think would be a good fit for Bones? Love the feedback on that. The next thing I want to talk about is what is going on with the rules of why everybody wants to show up for the Travelers Championship. Why do they want to do that? Oh, I know why. Because last year, the tour announced that, hey, if you're going to play less than 25 tournaments, you need to play somewhere we haven't played in at least 4 years. So now you got all these great names. You got Jordan Spieth, McIlroy, Jason Day's back. These guys are doing things, and they're making them do. The PGA is making them do things and showing up to places that they don't normally do. I like this rule because there's 52 weeks in a year. 25, that's half a year. I mean, think about it. Why aren't they playing 26? Those kind of things. Oh, I want to have vacation, this and that. It's half a year. It's 6 months in a full year. I mean, come on. So it's cool they implement it. I like that rule. Again, if you don't like the rule, you don't like it. But it's cool because now the Travelers, which hasn't had that, which, by the way, a decade ago, almost got shut down. It almost got shut down. So think about that. Now they're having Jordan Spieth out there. Like I said, Roy McIlroy, Jason Day. Goodness. It's going to be a great tournament to watch. I am excited about watching it. But, again, those rule changes, I think it's really cool. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about that. How much can you really talk about that? But it gives the excitement back to different cities where you haven't seen a player play in a while. And it gives them the opportunity to come back and give the fans somebody that they didn't think they were going to see back in the field, and we can get excited about it. So I am excited about that rule change. The next thing I want to talk about is, okay, right? So we have football, baseball, these things where they do drug tests, they do all these urine blood testing. Why? I read this. Golf is implementing a blood test. Now, I didn't know this is a problem to where they needed to do this, because I haven't heard a lot about anybody being suspended or being tested positive for certain things. But they want a blood test for human growth hormones. Now, I'm okay with that because, again, testing for it. But going so far to blood test in golf, the technology allows you to hit that. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Are we going to now start looking at guys that hit the ball over 300 yards consistently every single time? Is now going, are they doing something they shouldn't be doing? I don't know, but it appears to be that way. It appears that that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about that. We're going to now have blood tests in golf. That's insane to me. I didn't even know it was a problem. I don't even know why they wanted to implement that, because the game of golf, watching these guys hit the ball as far as they do, you still have to hit the wedge, you still have to make the putt, and you still have to do it for 72 holes. And let me tell you right now, Brian Harman, I'd be stunned if he's taking anything. And he was in the U.S. Open and tied for second without taking anything. So it's not about how these guys are taking stuff or whatever. These guys, you have to be good to win. You have to make everything. You have to be consistent. Just because you can hit it far doesn't mean you hit it straight. This isn't baseball. It's not football. It's not anything like that. You don't have to run down the fairway to get to your ball. You have to be able to hit it with precision. That doesn't have anything to do with human growth hormones. That's why I'm confused. Why are we blood testing? But that's what we're doing, so I guess that's what we're doing. But again, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think it's a good thing for the game of golf? Do you think it's okay? Do you want to even know? Do you want to know if people test positive for those kind of things? I don't think it affects the game. Yes, you hit the ball farther, so you have a shorter club in. But do you really think that's going to help the person trying to learn how to putt the ball? Do you think that's helping with all those things being consistent? For 72 holes to have the precision hit in the fairway every time? I don't think so. That's my opinion. But again, please, your feedback is more than welcome. Those are just my thoughts on that. So, another thing I want to talk about, and one of the last things I want to talk about, is the sad story about the U.S. Open. 94-year-old guy dies at the U.S. Open, which is so tragic, and nobody wants to see that happen. But what really happened is it was 3 days earlier his wife passed away, and then he died at the U.S. Open. And that when you're with someone for as long as he was, and to watch something like that happen, to see that happen, to hear about that happen, to hear the story, it's such a sad thing. But at the same time, it just tells you, when you're in love with someone, you spend so much time with someone your whole life, and they pass on, your body just doesn't want to be here, especially at that age, 94 years old. I mean, that's a long, prosperous life. We'd all be lucky to live 94 years old. But it's a sad story, but it shows you that real love has an effect on every single person in that way. If you lose someone you love, your body does shut down like that. And his was 3 days removed. And he obviously, at 94 years old, was having a tough time dealing with it. Body just said, hey, I'm ready to go to them. My wife went. I'm ready to take that journey with her to heaven. So it's a very sad story, but hopefully they're up there right now, living together, having a great time in younger days where they can go to the beach and have a couple Coronas, because they always have those commercials on, a couple margaritas, because I love margaritas. But, that's just a sad story that I heard. So I just wanted to point this out that, this is golf. It's not as long a video as the first one. Again, it's a Wednesday. There's not so many things to talk about. But again, I wanted to get a video in. I told you guys this is going to be a daily thing. I'm going to get these videos in. But I want the feedback. I hope you guys listen to this stuff. And I hope you guys get interested in it. It's golf, and I get it. But golf has so many things you can talk about. There's so many factors of golf that you can talk about. And I'd love to know questions, anything, concerns, so that way we can get into an in-depth conversation and keep this going for us. Again, my name is Jason. This is RealGolfersTalk.com. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you again next time.